So I am going to show you one new command, all right? Or not command, one new component. And then I'm going to ask you to take what you just previously learned about the twisting value, right? About the twisting kind of tower thing. And I want you to make it to where instead of twisting, each of the sequential pieces gets bigger by a certain number. Okay, so let's go. First thing I want you to do is just draw a freeform curve on your screen. So don't make it have too many points. To give you an idea, I'll turn on the points for mine. You can use an interpolated point curve. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Okay? Any questions about that? All right, so I will leave those on right now. The component that I want you guys to use is called Perp Frames, or perpendicular frames. So I'm going to move away from this thing. I'll probably come down here somewhere. All right, and I'm going to double click and type in perp, and then what I'm looking for is Perp Frames. See right there? Perp Frames. Okay, so if I read Perp Frames, it's looking for 3 inputs: a curve, a count, and an alignment. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this curve into that curve input. So what do I use for that? I want to take something out of Rhino and bring it into Grasshopper. Where do I go? No, not point. Params geometry. And what kind of object am I looking for? A curve. Very good. Okay? So right click, set one curve, click on that. There it is. It changed color. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to zoom in over here. Right? And I'm going to take this curve and feed it into there. And lo and behold, look what we got. We've got a whole bunch of frames sitting on the line, and they're all perpendicular to the line. And they adjust with the line. So for example, say I wanted to put a kink in that line there so that it's going up. Right? Or say I wanted this one to go down or something. They're linked to whatever that line is. Now, you guys have all learned that you can drop a shape onto a plane, right? So here we go. I'm going to drop a, we'll keep going with what we did before. We'll use a polygon, right? Polygon. All right, and so the polygon requires a plane, right? Is this a series of planes? Well, tell you what, let's drop a panel in here and see what's coming out of it. Oh yeah, it's a list. And it's a series of planes with a direction. You guys have already learned this. This is the plane location, and this is its orientation. All right, so good. We're going to take that, and we'll feed it into plane. Okay? And so, can't see them, but they're there. If we zoom in, you'll see that there is a polygon right there. Right? Okay, very good. So, just so that we can see them, I think I'm going to zoom out and put a number slider on there. So I'm going to go from 2 less than, let's say 10. Okay? Feed that into the radius and increase the size so we can see them. Hey, there they are. Look at that. Right? Good. So right now, if I was to introduce the loft command, loft, I would have a nice tube lofted around those curves. All right? That's simple, right? Yeah. That's kind of using everything we've learned right now, except that what I'm looking for is to not have one consistent radius. I want there to be radiuses that increase in size sequentially, right, in a series. So the challenge, which is what I'm going to let you guys do for the rest of the class period, as well as it is your homework for next Tuesday, is going to be to take what you've learned in the previous definition and apply it to this one. And I'll give you a range. I want the range to go from, say, 2 units to 20 units at the other end. Okay? Any questions about that? 2 to 20. So this is 10 right now. This one's 10. So the small one here will be 2, which will be about like that, and the other one will be twice as big, and it'll just taper in size. What's important for you guys to understand is that now if I move this, right, it adjusts. And if I put it back down, it adjusts. If I move one out or move one further back, it takes the distance and it subdivides it. So for example, if I grab that one and make it much longer, right, now that the planes are further apart. Okay? Any questions? Nope. All right. So hit it, and what I'm looking for, like I said, is that lofted form to go from 2 to 20. All right? Go. That's not your only homework, by the way.